Hello and welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports and another unboxing. Today we're going to be talking about the Lake CX239. And the 239 is an update of a 238, which I think many of you probably know of. And it sits in a very good price point within the Lake lineup. So it's a $349 shoe, top end shoe being $550, so you're at $200 less than that, and their entry level shoes are in the 200 range. So you're kind of like kind of in the middle of their price range. So what ends up happening, like Ultegra or Force or Chorus, it sells to more people than Record, Super Record, or Durace, or SRAM Red. So this being kind of in the middle of the price range, and I know for some folks, oh my God, $350 for a pair of shoes. Yeah, but your shoes are important to you. The more comfortable you are, the longer you can ride, the happier you ride, even if it's a short ride. Okay? So what they did, and it might be hard to shoot, but let's see if I can get it. One of the first things they did is they integrated the tongue. So notice how this panel comes all the way across here. It's all together. So for some folks, this is a little bit of a pain, right? Your tongue slides to one side or the other. You're trying to cinch down your shoe. You got to straighten out the tongue. This avoids that, right? Because it's just one panel that goes all the way across, right? So there's your integrated panel. And that's something that they did moving from the 238 to the 239, okay? They reinforced the heel counter here with fiberglass, so not carbon. So that also means it's not moldable, right? Now, in the, I just did an unboxing for the 302. So in that shoe, you could definitely see that they had some type of gripper here, like little nubs and silicone rubber, whatever they are. They assist in securing your foot. Now this is the competition last. The 302 was the race last. So if you look, these are going to have a little bit larger toe box. Oops, sorry. They're going to have a little larger toe box than the race last. Hence, the sizing is much different. So for example, the same size 47 of the other shoe, when we measured, he was 113 and 110 on his other foot width-wise. 47, he's like right in the window, because he measures 297 and the chart says 296.5 to 300. So he's right in there. But the width was on the regular 108, the wide 120. So there's a big gap between like where he's at 113 to 120. So that's why I took the liberty of ordering the race last, because that would give him a little bit more secure fit. We'll see how this gamble works out. But that just shows you how wide the competition last can be to accommodate more people. So from 108 to 120. He measured on his smallest foot 110. So the 108 was going to be too small. So we had to go with something bigger, which was the wide at 120. So we'll see. It might be too big, or he might be like, wow, I didn't know shoes could be this comfortable, because now I have all this extra room, right? You never know. So that's why I ordered 2 shoes for him. Now, this shoe here, I do not believe, I need to look at what the closure is called. So they do call this the Li2, but this has this little pull tab here. So once you release the shoe, then you pull on this, and then the whole shoe opens up, right? So, you know, for some folks, they like that. And you're able to release the shoe all in one go, as they say. All right. Let's look at one other thing here. So this one is leather, but they do have another one that's Clarino. And if you're vegan or animal rights person, the Clarino is a very good option for you. You don't have to get a leather shoe. And Lake is trying to be accommodating for those folks. Give you a good shoe design, but then have you be able to choose your upper based on your beliefs. So that's really cool. One thing that I need to look at that 302 again. Yeah, it doesn't have a toe bumper. I love me a toe bumper. These things, I mean, I know aesthetically it's probably not as pleasing, right? For someone who wants just like the all white look, but a toe bumper saves your shoe from getting scuffed. And it's got a nice protection in the back as well compared to the 302. So I did an unboxing on the 302, so you can click and find that one. But all this stuff here helps that shoe stay looking good years from now. So let me look at one other thing. Now these little, I call them pressure relief zones. I'm pretty sure that they have put those in also as ventilation. So I've heard some folks say, oh, my feet get really hot when I ride. So maybe you're looking for a shoe that has more ventilation like this and this. But at the same time, if this is able to offer that rider a little bit more room for any type of bony protrusions, which Isaac has, this customer has, and it's somewhere along here, I can't remember exactly, but it's kind of in this zone. And that's why I took the liberty of ordering the 302, because that shoe has some relief panels there, right on the outside of his foot. And I forget which left or right, which one it is. But if you need more than that, so if you have a bunion here, more traditional bunion here, or maybe you have, I believe it's called a tailor bunion, which is here on your little toe, then you may want to be looking at the CX242. And I've done an unboxing of that shoe on this channel before, and I've done a try-on with several customers trying on the CX242 because they need those relief panels for their bunion surgery. Because some folks have had surgery, they've removed that additional girth of their foot in that area, but it's still very sensitive. So you still need those relief zones, even though your foot is not doesn't have the big bump on it, or in a tailor's bunion doesn't have the little protrusion. So anyway, that's the unboxing of the 239. I don't recall ever doing the 239. I know that I've done the 238 in the past. So 100% carbon fiber sole. I mean, this is a very, very good shoe for the money. And for some folks, I don't want to say that money's no object, but at some point you need to move away from the mass-produced shoes. You know, maybe you have a Shimano shoe, a Specialized shoe, pick a brand, and it's just not wide enough. Or you're riding a CD shoe and they call it Mega, but it's not wide enough because a Mega is just regular, just pretty much a standard shoe width. At that point, you probably need to move over, spend a little bit more money to get a shoe with more volume so that you're more comfortable. And then sometimes you get a lot more volume in the toe area, but your heel is still too big and you got heel slippage. So then you got to move up to the next price point, unfortunately, to get a moldable heel to kind of bring that in so that you have a secure heel and the shoe volume up front, right? Sorry, let me do it this way. So you have the shoe volume up front, you can wiggle your toes, but in the back of the heel, you've been able to, mold that and custom mold that to your foot. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I've got the 302 unboxing. This is the 239. And then within the next, 45 minutes or so, customers coming in and is going to give both of these a try. So hopefully we can get him on camera and you can see that process. And hopefully he'll choose one of the two. One might have too much volume, might be just right, who knows. But thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.